Well, certainly she's built this program quickly. She had great success at Kansas City. Let's see how it plays out tonight.
On the other sideline, of course, Nikki Collin, one of the big reasons Baylor has beaten 3 top 25 teams this season. Quick shot for Alnatas.
A nice block out by Baylor on the defensive boards, trying to get the quick bucket in transition. But how about that block inside? Nice block for Oklahoma State on Baylor's first possession.
Claire Chastain turning Caitlin Bickle away. Lexi Keys has it knocked away by Andrews.
Quick hands by Sarah Andrews right there. Quick reactions, quick hands.
Caitlin Bickle muscles her way to 2. Trying to get back at Chastain, can't, but gets her own rebound.
It was good execution on the pick and roll. Just got to get the finish.
Jaden Owens pulls the trigger. Andrews looking to get back in the app. Drops it off for Owens, who drops in a 3.
Well, Jaden Owens playing with a great deal of confidence right now. She's Baylor's stopper on defense right there, forcing the first turnover against Oklahoma State, making Taryn Milton shuffle her feet.
And it's really turned into such a well-rounded player in her 5th year here at Baylor.
Baylor works hard on these out-of-bounds plays under their own bucket.
Coach Collins says she loves those opportunities. She loves the clipboard. Caitlin Bickle tries her hand again. This time she scores on Chastain.
Both these ball clubs starting out as expected in half-court man-to-man defense. Neither one liked to press a lot.
And there's J.C. Hoyt, who's revitalized this program, and one of the big reasons why inside Oklahoma State banging away early. Andrews off the dribble, too high for the freshman of the week, Little Paige Bugs, but it caroms to Owens and Bickle controls. 4 on the shot clock, they'll have to hurry. Step back for Andrews.
A nice effort on the offensive glass by Dariana Little Paige Bugs. Ironically, she's from Oklahoma City. Came into this Baylor program this year as a McDonald's All-American.
Ossie for 3.
Well, this team can shoot.
Locked at 5.
A nice sound fundamental defense by this Oklahoma State ball club. Sliding their feet well.
Little Paige Bugs trying to beat the shot clock and does.
Well, nice execution there. Caitlin Bickle pulling the defense into the paint, and Little Paige Bugs popping to the head of the circle for the knockdown. Nice start for the freshman.
Her confidence growing before our eyes. Chastain switches to the right hand for a difficult shot.
A great shot.
Ja'Mee Asberry.
Asberry with the ball for Baylor, played her first 3 seasons at Oklahoma State. Collins talks about her defense all the time, and she's starting on Alnatas tonight.
Ossie has the ball with the hot hand. 5 points so far tonight. Chastain bombs away, knocks it down.
Yeah, how about that ball movement? Perfect spacing for Oklahoma State. Bugs, as her teammate likes to call her, Little Paige Bugs, could not get out. It's tough on a freshman to get that ball down low with a bunch of bodies around her.
Baylor leads the nation, or leads the Big 12 in points against, but right now Oklahoma State 5 of 6 from the floor, 3 of 3 from 3.
Baylor knew they were good outside shooters coming in.
And Lior Garzon is their leader in three-point shooting. We haven't even seen her yet.
In fact, she leads the nation.
Fauntleroy rejected.
A nice entry pass, but Fauntleroy's got to give another one of the freshmen for Baylor that has been so good this year. Got to give a ball fake to get the defender off the floor.
Alnatas falling forward.
A little quick step into the free throw lane area. Ja'Mee Asberry just a half step slow getting there. Alnatas super quick. She averaged 18.5 points a game.
No look pass to Bickle. Fauntleroy off the floater.
Very interesting. Oklahoma State in this zone defense, and Baylor not taking advantage of getting the ball into the middle of it.
Alnatas working the block. Off the window, no good. Breaking away is Asberry to 2.
You can see that nice pass up the floor by Sarah Andrews to Ja'Mee Asberry, breaking that long scoring streak by Oklahoma State.
Gets behind the defense and converts. Just in off the bench, Cassidy DeLapp. She's the tallest player on the Cowgirls roster, and she is 0 for 1.
Bickle right in the middle of this zone defense for Oklahoma State. They've switched from man-to-man to a zone, but they have some interesting maneuvers in their zone defense. A little bit different than most people play it.
Owens knocked down a 3 earlier. Splash.
Now, nice job by Jaden Owens, just using that left hand to find the soft spot in the zone defense.
Oklahoma State, 7th turnover. 4th point.
How about that job by Ja'Mee Asberry, jumping in the passing lane, leading Baylor, getting the crowd stirred up here at the Farrell Center.
The former Oklahoma State Cowgirl, Asberry, breathing life into her team. A 6-0 run for Baylor. The lap for Collins. Collins crosses over, goes back to the right. Fauntleroy rips down the rebound.
Well, that was a great move by Taylon Collins that time. She did the hard part, just didn't get the easy shot attempt.
Asberry tried to stay hot. Go the other way.
Asberry has the green light. She fires away. Well, there's a great, great shooter for you right there. The #1 3-point shooter in the country, Garzon for Oklahoma State. Remember that name.
Leading the conference in the nation in 3-point shooting. Fauntleroy underneath off of the drop from Owens.
Nice shape up for the freshman out of Springfield, Missouri. She's been the Big 12 Freshman of the Week twice. Little Paige Buggs has been the Big 12 Freshman of the Week twice for Baylor.
Fauntleroy shooting 50% from the floor on the season, 1 of 3 tonight. 5 seconds left on the first quarter clock, and Baylor will have one more crack at it.
In the last several minutes of this first quarter to get back close.
Owens with the heave.
Baylor's made 1 3, Oklahoma State 4. Oklahoma State's liking this little 1-2-2, kind of a soft, possible trapping defense at midcourt, just trying to keep Baylor a little bit jittery. Don't let them get too comfortable.
The freshman Fauntleroy finds the 5th-year senior Owens, who finds Fauntleroy on the pick and roll. That one was pretty.
Well, Baylor did a great job there, isolating the whole side of the floor for Fauntleroy. Asberry going to the bench for Baylor. She played all 40 minutes.
Can Garzon shoot?
Yeah, woo. I'm telling you, that young lady is something else. Lior Garzon doesn't even start, but she's the #1 3-point shooter in America, hitting almost 48% of her shots on the year.
Bickle rolls the dice with the backdoor cut, excuse me.
Two straight,
Andrews finishes.
Yeah, 2 straight baskets for Baylor on those back.
On the block.
Keys at the line, good free throw shooter on the year. Baylor's 3 starting guards tonight, Andrews and Owens and Asberry, all played 40 minutes Saturday against Kansas. I'm anxious to see if their legs can hold up this entire game against these great guards for Oklahoma State tonight.
Fauntleroy from long distance, way off.
Now, Fauntleroy's a good outside shooter. You don't see her miss many like that.
Milton finds Keys darting to the hole, rejected by Bickle.
Now, great discipline by Bickle on that block. Didn't even leave her feet, just extended her arms.
Fauntleroy fast to the basket.
Well, this is the type of game we expected, Pete.
This is a blast.
Two very, very good teams going at it here in Big 12 action.
Garzon operates at the top of the key. Now it's Milton to the hole.
Now Milton, another one of those transfers.
Bickle, 5 on the shot clock, will have to hurry. Trying to beat the shot clock is Andrews. Ferreira with the rebound. Bickle has time to dial up a 3. Little Paige Bug battles, but they're going to say it hit the top of the basket out of bounds. Now Sarah Andrews has been absolute fire the past 2 games, but so far tonight, Coach, 1 of 5.
Well, she's one of them I'm watching after playing 40 minutes in that game Saturday. That's a real stress when you have to play tough offense and defense. Good backdoor cut right there for Claire Chastain.
Owens trying to slice into that lead, knifing to the hole. She scored their first 5 points, did Aussie, and she has been cold since then, committing the fouls. Owens uncharacteristically misses the free throw. Baylor, after leading pretty much wire to wire against Kansas in that big upset on the road, trailing most of the game tonight.
Yeah, moving screen.
Fun tonight at the Farrell Center. Wow, Asberry corrals that pass.
Well, Oklahoma State doing a nice job keeping Baylor off balance with their changing defenses. Baylor continuing to have luck on that baseline.
Chastain takes the baseline. Kicks it to Garzon, the transfer from Villanova. Another 3 for her. She's got 8 points on the night.
Well, you can see why she leads the nation in three-point accuracy. What a weapon to have coming off of the bench. Doesn't even start.
Jaden Owens in a game of can you top this? Long rebound. Keys races into the forecourt. Finds a cutting Milton.
Well, how about Sarah Andrews coming from behind right there to get the block? She may not be shooting the ball well, but she's doing other things good here tonight. Watch the hustle by Sarah Andrews coming behind to get the clean block.
We saw similar chase down defense against Kansas. Garzon.
Oh, my. Well, Baylor knows the threat she is. Let's take a look at Bickle coming out quickly on Garzon. It's a two-pointer, not her usual three-point effort, but still going to the stripe, trying to put Oklahoma State up by 8.
Outside Philadelphia on the main line, and now she's here in the Midwest playing for Oklahoma State and J.C. Hoyt.
Now, this is probably going to be Baylor's lowest scoring half of the season. I'm not positive about that. Our crack statistician Daniel down there might find out for us.
You just put him on the spot there.
How about that pass by Caitlin Bickle? Good job getting it into Fauntleroy once again.
8 points for the freshman Bella Fauntleroy. 4 of 7 from the field, thanks to clean looks like that off of great passes.
Well, it's very important for Baylor to get a good shot here with less than a minute to go.
Down 5, Bickle into the forecourt.
Let's see if they'll try to get something with penetration into the paint. Even though Oklahoma State's in that zone, there's still opportunities right there. Ferreira missed the open pass to Fauntleroy.
Bickle draws attention.
Well, Baylor was fortunate there to get away with the non-charge. Certainly the Oklahoma State fans are up. Baylor's quickly cut that 8-point deficit to 4. Good execution out of bounds.
Chastain thought she drew the charge.
Officials
thought otherwise. Coach agreed. Milton. Wow.
Well, Milton, quite a pickup. Transfer from UT Arlington. Baylor played against her last year.
8 on the clock. Owens will have to hurry. Darts to the hole. Finds Andrews. You know what's happening here. Long distance. Too long.
Next Tuesday at Baylor, so not many students here tonight.
Keys. Nice look. Cowgirls can't pick up where they started as Chastain is off the mark.
Nice job by Collins, though, slithering her way in there to get that offensive rebound. Good execution by Oklahoma State on their opening possession.
Another travel for the Cowgirls. Freshman of the week. Little Paige Bugs controls, gets it to the 5th-year senior.
Interesting. Oklahoma State going back to their half-court man-to-man defense after having so much success with that zone.
Bickle wide open. And Baylor has done well against the man-to-man, as you mentioned.
Absolutely. They are very crisp in their execution. Not as sharp against the zone, but how about that ball movement? Great spacing. Nice shot by Bickle to start the second half for Baylor.
Alnatas whips it over to Milton. Chastain thinks about it and pulls up from mid-range. Good.
Well, Chastain is a really, really good player. I didn't remember her being that good for UT Arlington, but she sure is here tonight.
9 points on 4 of 7 shooting. Jaden Owens falling away, can't hit the layup. Milton. Whew, that looked good.
Well, that's 2 UTA transfers, back-to-back buckets for the Cowgirls. They are fifth-year seniors showing their ability tonight.
A lot of experience for Oklahoma State in the first year under Coach J.C. Hoyt. Speaking of experience, Caitlin Bickle controls and hands it off to Andrews. Beautiful cut by Bickle.
Well, a beautiful pass by Sarah Andrews to Bickle. Good defense by Bickle right there.
Chastain maybe one pass too many. Asberry will go to the line.
She's definitely the leader for that ball club.
Leads the team with 13.3 points a game.
Oklahoma State has had good shot attempts. They have not made them on their last several attempts. They've had turnovers or just missed easy shots.
Oklahoma State 0 for its last 4. Aussie trying to break the drought.
What a nice defense by Little Paige Buggs, the freshman for Baylor.
Garzon creates.
He and Coach Hoyt having quite a battle tonight.
Little Paige Bug controls at the mid corner.
Well, Baylor being very patient on this possession, but now it's way down on the shot clock.
Bickle falls short.
Well, the ball stayed on the perimeter. It never got into the middle against that zone defense. Give Oklahoma State credit.
And one.
To put Oklahoma State by 8. Young lady is averaging 9 points and 9 rebounds a game and just had her first bucket of the contest. That was a big, big basket for Oklahoma State.
Owens will have to create. 4 on the shot clock. The floater, much needed bucket for the Bears.
And where'd they get it? They drove the ball into the paint. It was almost by accident because of the shot clock, but that's where Baylor has to get the basketball. They don't have to keep taking out long three-point shots.
26 of the 36 Baylor points in the paint. Garzon off the dribble, beats Bickle to the bucket.
Well, as I've said before, Bickle has to guard her so tight when she gets the ball on the perimeter, she just blows right by Bickle to the bucket.
14 points for Garzon. Into the act is Ja'Mee Asberry, her first 3 of the game.
Well, she drilled that one, and everybody knows she's...
Collins tried to drop it off for Chastain. 3 minutes left in the third quarter. 4 on the shot clock. Garzon bombs away. Got it!
Well, the girl is a great three-point shooter. We can't say it often enough. It looked like it was an impossible shot, but not for her. Drilling their first three-point basket of the third period.
Baylor has shown resolve all season long. Can they do it tonight?
A smart play by Milton pulling the ball out.
Collins feeling it. We'll go back to the free throw line.
Oh, my. Well, this is the second time in a row that Oklahoma State, Collins has gone to the line with a quick move to the bucket.
And we just saw from Collins for the night by Oklahoma State. Second in a row.
The middle's wide open.
Andrews has been ice cold tonight, coming off Player of the Week honors. Jaden Owens has not been. She has been hot. Alnatas sets the table.
Yeah, Owens. She's got 3 fouls.
Garzon.
It's obvious she has the green light. She thinks she can make it. She takes it, as she should. Nation's leading three-point shooter.
And Andrews says hello.
Welcome to the party, Sarah Andrews. Let's see what happens here now. Closing moments of the third period.
Baylor down 5, crowd on their feet. 1 second difference between the game clock and the shot clock.
Now this young lady with the basketball is very talented. She can do it a lot of ways. Good block on the shot by Little Paige Buggs. Well, the freshman with the long arms was right there defensively. If Baylor's going to win this one, she's going to have to come alive offensively in the fourth period.
Foul off the ball, Milton.
Well, Oklahoma State's given Baylor plenty of opportunities. They have not been as sharp themselves offensively the last several possessions.
Andrews penetrates and is denied. Big-time block by Taylon Collins. On the other end, Alnatas can't finish, gets her own rebound. Milton from the arc.
Well, Baylor caught a break with Alnatas missing that easy shot, but Milton right there. She's playing a fine game for the Cowgirls. Baylor back down by 7 now.
Fauntleroy with 8 points to Asberry. Andrews gonna knock it down. Yes!
Well, when she gets hot, she gets on a roll, and you can look for her confidence to just go skyrocketing.
Milton bangs her way to the hole, a miss. Chastain over the rainbow, but look at that. Alnatas feisty under the hoop with the putback.
Yeah, just got it right over Ja'Mee Asberry. That's two relatively small guards going after each other on the boards. There's Sarah Andrews getting 2-3. Yep, how about that? Look at this crowd now.
Garzon plays it up for the foul, can't get it. 5 on the shot clock. Alnatas will have to create. She does.
Well, good quickness there with Little Paige Buggs getting the defensive rebound.
Baylor can cut it to 1 or tie with a 3. Owens wants to lock it up. Little Paige Buggs battles. Second chance opportunity thanks to the freshman of the week. Andrews, 6 points in the quarter, 2 of 3 from the floor, 2 of 2 from three-point range. Heating up late. Asberry from Hillsborough.
Well, all of a sudden, Baylor has come to life, and the 3 ball has been the difference maker. Now Oklahoma State 6 threes, 5 threes for Baylor.
Big 12 basketball from the Farrell Center. Both teams bringing it tonight. Alnatas from deep rattles in.
Well, that was just a great play. Ja'Mee Asberry was right there.
Fauntleroy from deep.
Well, Fauntleroy's quite capable of making that shot. She hit one similar to that against SMU earlier in the year, enabling Baylor to get a good victory.
Aussie strokes it.
Yep, her second 3. Oklahoma State, clutch time. They go to the 3 ball.
2 straight three-pointers have them up 6. Lazy pass from Owens. Taken away. Collins.
Let's see how Baylor executes now on the offensive end.
Andrews.
Kind of cleared the way for Andrews to have freewheeling into the paint. 28 minutes of this game. Now, well, Baylor's defense has been good. It's just the offense has not been consistent. Nice job by Fauntleroy picking up Collins there.
Keys Euro step, can't hit.
Nice defense, good defensive rebounding.
The lead is 6, and the foul is on the floor.
There you go.
Yeah, Coach Collins voiced her approval when she saw the ball go to the basket.
Well, by the rules that were changed about 5 years ago, 5th team foul in each quarter. The team that gets fouled gets 2 free throws automatically.
And you're looking at now 4 straight points from the charity stripe. Shot clock at 10. Collins controls, tries to thread the needle. Garzon loses the handle and finds it, but can't finish. Knocked out of bounds, last touch by the freshman Fauntleroy.
Fauntleroy had position.
Baylor playing at home tonight, but they certainly haven't gotten too many
finally
calls.
The outside official came in and made the right call. That's good teamwork on the part of the officials. Watch Fauntleroy, 22. You can see Collins just bumper behind, but the two officials, Brian Enderline and Maggie Tiemann, were out of position, but Natasha Kamey saw it from the outside and made the call. Let's see if Baylor can get 6 straight points at the charity stripe as the clock is stopped.
A huge turn of events as Fauntleroy hits the first free throw. 5 straight free throws for Baylor, with a chance now to cut the lead to 2.
The freshman into double figures for Baylor now. What an impressive outing for her.
And Coach J.C. Hoyt, as the Farrell Center gets feisty.
Oklahoma State, she's their associate head coach, was at SMU last year with former Baylor assistant Toyelle Wilson on her staff, and now has moved into the Big 12 once again as a coach.
And the Big 12 is no nonsense, as we see so far tonight. Milton shakes free and knocks it down.
Boy, Milton has really made some big buckets here tonight. Used that left hand very well, clearing herself for the wide open shot.
Speaking of clearing out room, knocked it down, Asberry does.
That's the former Oklahoma State cowgirl doing it to her old teammates.
The lead is 1, and the crowd is loud. A lot of contact. Alnatas can't hit.
Oh, a good defensive rebound by the freshman, Bella Fauntleroy.
Asberry feeling it, goes
there
to the
you
hole.
Go. Attack, attack, attack.
19 points tonight against her former team. Trying to make it 20. Can't do it.
Well, Asberry, remember, went out early in the first half with 3 fouls. I think she's played the whole second half.
Misses both free throws.
Well, that's a shocker for Asberry. She comes in as a 70% free throw shooter on the year. That's when you want to know if the fatigue maybe is having an impact, but it didn't seem to bother her on the three-point shot.
Alnatas off the mark. Baylor with a chance to take the lead. The floor general, Jaden Owens, directs traffic.
Well, double high post pick out front for Baylor against Oklahoma State's man-to-man defense. There's a little 2-on-2 wide open on that right-hand side. Oh, my. Just a little anxious right there on the part of the freshman. A little too excited.
Who has played exceptional so far tonight. 10 points on 4 of 8 shooting. Wishes she could have that one back. 1:15 left. Oklahoma State clinging to a 1-point lead. Alnatas directs traffic. Chastain loses her footing. Hits the floor, 4 on the shot clock. Alnatas will have to hurry. Knocks it down. Chastain is now out of the game.
Well, Alnatas, give her a lot of credit. She drilled it.
Looking at that lower left leg. The issue on the floor still at hand. Andrews with the team down 4. Finds Asberry.
No. Probably a little too quick on that one. That's plenty of time with 50 seconds to go.
Alnatas draped by Owens. Keys will trigger. Bickle doing everything she can to obstruct her view. Andrews.
3 team fouls now on Baylor.
There is Garzon with the basketball.
You know, Alnatas is just a 65% free throw shooter, and their team is just 66%. So kind of pick your poison.
Some critical free throws coming up for Alnatas, who's 1 of 1 from the charity stripe tonight.
Now Cassidy DeLapp, you saw coming back into the game for Oklahoma State, their leading shot blocker. That's definitely a defensive move. Well, Alnatas, she may be a 66% free throw.
Buries 2 straight. And Baylor has been so productive out of timeouts this season. Let's see if they can keep it rolling. Owens to Andrews. And she is
there
fouled.
you go. Attack is a great pure shooter. Now, you mentioned earlier she's been out with the flu and is not obviously at her best, but She'll be in there so Jaden Owens will not pick up the foul in full court press.
Andrews trims the lead to 4.
You call timeout, you can do that. If you don't take the timeout, you don't.
That's who you want to foul. Alnatas shooting 65%, but she's 4 of 4 tonight.
She hit the big three-pointers for them, but there could be a big miss there. All of a sudden, 2 threes win you the game. A 3 and a 2 tie it.
2 timeouts left for Baylor.
Oklahoma State did make the 5 threes in the first half. They've made 4 this half.
Andrews launches from free. Off the mark. Ball was almost put back in by Collins fighting for the rebound.
Yeah, that's going to be foul number 5 on Caitlin Bickle.
So Collins goes to the free throw line.
She's only a 45% free throw shooter on the year.
On brand, misses the first end. The front end, rather.
Well, Baylor chose to shoot the 3 on their last possession. Well, that's a big basket right there. She may be a 45% free throw shooter.
Looking for her second Big 12 win. We've got a foul on the floor by Keys. Andrews with Owens over her shoulder knocks down the first.
Andrews has played very, very well the second half. Just unfortunate she did not get off to a good start in tonight's game. Baylor face guarding now.
Got to make a play here if you're Coach Collins' team.
Well, that was smart by Oklahoma State, getting the ball in the hands of this young lady. She leads the nation in threes. You'd think she'd be great at the line, but that has not the way it has happened so far this year for Garzon.
A transfer from Villanova, from Israel, as you see her coach talking it over. Trying to put this one on ice. 17 points on the night for Garzon.
Good gracious. Now, see, that's they've given Baylor some opportunities here. That's 3 of their last 6 free throws they've missed.
Yeah. You're being too kind. They've given them a lot of opportunities, Coach. So now the lead is 5. Baylor going to have to hurry. Andrews trying to go coast to coast. Kicks it out for Asberry.
Well, good defensive rebound there by Oklahoma State, and certainly a good victory. Cowgirls earned that one.
And the Cowgirls continue to rise.